Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Jackie and let's get started. For DIY number 1, I'm going to begin with this black and white gingham ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just simply going to make a simple easy bow like this. Just 2 tails and 2 loops. Snip off the excess, dovetail the ends, and with my Cricut I cut out a couple of little decals with some HTV vinyl, and I wanted a specific look for my ribbon, and I didn't have any of this type of ribbon with little bees, little yellow bees, so I decided to make my own. So this you can do with anything, you can do with any kind of theme. Just cut out some tiny little pictures of whatever you want, bees, lemons, whatever you want, whatever theme, and then just iron them onto some ribbon, some bows, and make your own theme ribbon. Why not? Make it super easy like this. Just look how adorable. I made 2, and we'll set these aside for DIY number 2. In this video I will be creating some decals in the bee themed, made with Teckwrap HTV vinyl, and they sent me this lovely package of all these goodies. This is a weeding tool with a couple of different tips for weeding vinyl, and then they also sent me this really gorgeous sparkly weeding pen. And when I say pin, I mean like a stick pin, and it has like a little replacement piece. But look how cute this is. Oh my goodness, this pen is gorgeous. And you just click the top and then the little pin comes out, and I'll show you in a little bit how we use it. But it's super cute. And then they sent me all this vinyl to play with, all these different colors. They are HTV. HTV means heat transfer vinyl, so like iron-on vinyl. And look all these beautiful colors. For this video I'm only going to be using the yellow, this one here, and the 2 golds, the shimmery one. I think this is the shimmery one. Super cute. Look at this blue one. This one's really nice. Might use this for nautical theme. And then this multicolored one reminds me of cotton candy. And then this green one, really pretty. I'll be using this gold one, and I also do use this orange one as well. Oh, and I also use some black Teckwrap HTV vinyl that I purchased myself. And more specifically, I'll be using this pastel yellow vinyl, and it's called PU for polyurethane. And then I'll also be using this gold one. This is also a PU gold, so polyurethane HTV. And then this shimmery gold. It's really pretty. If you look closely, you can see the shimmer on it. And let me tell you, this is really good vinyl. It is definitely one of my favorites. And each roll has this guide inside that helps you to figure out how to use it per your cutting machine, and with each type of vinyl that they have and everything. It's got great information. And in case you didn't know how this stuff works, I will show you real quick. I'm going to go ahead and take this shimmery vinyl and remove this tape, open it up, and then the shiny part has to go down. So it goes down, and then you press it on to the mat, line it up, and then I take one of these rotary cutters and I just cut straight down the vinyl that I need. And then I just go ahead and remove the excess. This didn't cut very well on both sides, on both ends, but that's okay. We got this. So put this away for another project. And here's a little preview of everything I will be cutting to include it in this video. How fun! Okay, here are all my pieces that I have them all cut out. Now it's time to do a little bit of weeding. And I'll begin with this piece here. This is going to be a part of a beehive. So I just stick the little pin part of my pin pen, and with my fingers, all I'm going to do is pull off the excess vinyl. Now the sticky part is the carrier sheet. The vinyl itself is not sticky. When it comes to HTV vinyl, it's the opposite. It's the carrier sheet that's sticky. But look how easily it just weeded. In one little sweep, all the excess is off. So here again, I stuck my little pin, and I'll pick up the little side with my fingers, press it down, because the carrier sheet is sticky, not the vinyl. And here I'll remove all this vinyl. This is in regular time, in real time. And if you see, this is going to be a honeycomb. So now I have little cells to remove. And on this particular decal, I do not remove all the cells. I only remove a few. I do end up cutting out another honeycomb, which I do remove all the cells, but not on this one. Now here's some of the black. Now I'm going to go a little faster because I'll be here all day weeding vinyl. So this one's going to have some words. This one's going to say Miss Busy Bee. And again, as you can see, all I'm doing is removing all this excess vinyl. I don't worry about the letters too much because this is good vinyl and they're not going to go anywhere. They're not going to pull off by accident. So here's one piece, and then here's another piece. This one's going to say Queen Bee. And with my pen, it's easy to remove this excess vinyl. And look how easy. All the pieces stay in place. You don't lose anything with this vinyl. It's really good vinyl. And now I just partly do one more. This one is my bigger one, and this design is pretty intricate, and you'll see as I remove some of this vinyl that the little pieces, they stay. I don't weed the whole thing here in video because, like I said, it's pretty intricate, but this design is so beautiful. But I'll just speed it up so you guys can see real quick. I'm literally just tugging and pulling, not worrying about the letters. And this particular decal has the skinny letters, so you'll see that none of those letters go anywhere. They all stay. And Teckwrap is nice enough to offer a discount coupon code, and I will include that in my description box if anyone's interested in trying it out. And now on to DIY number 2. For this one, I'm going to use these old jeans that belong to my husband, and I'm going to snip off the back pockets. And I already have my decals ready, so I'm just going to place my heat mat down. And here are my little decals. I'm going to do these cute yellow bees with the little trails. And on the other pocket, I'm going to do a layered beehive. And you guys saw me weed this particular piece here. Try to see how it fits. Get it right. So now I'm going to take my mini easy press, and I'm just going to heat it up to the highest setting. And once it turns green, I'm just going to press down and go along this whole piece. It doesn't take long. Now some vinyls, you peel the carrier sheet when the vinyl is hot, and some you wait till it cools down. This one is a hot peel. So as you can see, it came out super cute. Now set that aside. Now for the beehive, this one has 3 layers. So I'll first adhere this piece, which is the base piece. And I'm just going to press it down and remove the carrier sheet like this. And now I'm going to add the next layer, which are the stripes. Place that down in this manner, and then do the mini easy press again, and then remove the carrier sheet like this. This one wasn't sure, so I just removed it slowly, but it came out perfect. Now for the little hole of the beehive, place that on there. Now for this one, I did end up adding the carrier sheets back on the sides because I didn't want to touch the adhered vinyl and mess it up. Not just that, but I might mess up my little iron too. So So I went ahead and removed that. And now here, remove the little carrier sheet for this piece. And look how cute. Look how adorable. Now to embellish, I'm going to use the same ribbon that I used earlier. This Dollar Tree black and white gingham. And I'm just going to adhere it with some hot glue. You could use the fabric tech glue if you'd like. But I wanted this to just be a quick DIY. And I'm going to add some ribbon. And I'll do to both on the two ends like this. Just real quick. Super simple. And these little pocket decors are so cute. Oh my goodness. Jean pockets are great. Now this is some lace that I removed off of the Dollar Tree burlap lace ribbon that they have. And I just removed a little piece. And I'm going to measure it to see how much I need. And I'm going to actually snip this in half. I'm going to use one piece for one pocket and one for the other. Just to add a little bit of embellishment. Make it look a little shabby. It's kind of farmhouse, shabby, boho. I don't know. It kind of touches all of the aesthetics, I think, a little bit. You guys tell me what you think. I'm just going to press it down with my silicone spatula because this hot glue is hot. And here is the next piece, like this. And then I also do all the trimming, trim off all the excess on the sides. Now here is where my ribbons come into play. The ribbons from DIY number 1. I'm just going to add one to each of the little pockets just to make it cutesy cute. Look at that, so adorable. And then I'm going to finish them off with some florals. And just like that, I have two little pockets. And then just to gild the lily a little bit more, I'm going to use some of these plastic bees from Amazon. And if you're interested in these, they are linked in my Amazon storefront in my link tree in my description box. And I'm just going to add a couple here and there, one on each of the pockets and one on a couple of the pieces of greenery that I chose to put in here. And this greenery is just greenery that I had extra lying around. I don't even know where it came from. It's just some stuff that was in my stash. Had to use it and I thought, hey, I'll just stick them in these pockets. But they look so cute. Look at them. Ta-da! And here's how they look. Here's one. And then here's the other. And a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 3, I picked up this tray. I think I picked it up at Dollar General, if I believe. I'm not sure. I've had it for a while. It's pretty big. And all I'm going to do is add my Miss Busy Bee decal onto this one. And I know you can use regular vinyl on this wood, but I want to use this HTV vinyl because number 1, I believe it'll probably last longer. And number 2, I don't have to do Mod Podge. It'll just be adhered, fused on there, and I'll be done. And I didn't paint anything ahead of time because I wasn't sure how it was going to interfere with this HTV and my iron too. So I'll do a little bit of painting a little bit later. Now this one here, you have to peel it when it gets cool. This one's a cold peel vinyl. So here I waited for it to cool down a little bit and now remove the carrier sheet, no problem. So this black one here. Now here is a piece of gold. This one was a hot peel. So I just placed my E on top, as well as the second layer to my little bee and the golden wings. And again, just press it down with my mini easy press, super simple. Now if you don't have a mini easy press, you could use an iron, just make sure there's no steam. And press down, and here just remove it real easily while it's hot. Now here with my bee, I'm trying to be careful not to get the rest of the vinyl that's already adhered on here, that's already fused. I'm just being real careful. And now remove the carrier sheet like this. Adorable. And I'm going to do a bit of embellishing now that it's adhered, and I'm going to take some of this Waverly chalk pen in the color ink and my chunky chippy brush, and I'm just going to blot the excess paint, and I'm just going to go around the whole perimeter of this hexagon wood shape, and I'm going to go around to the other side. Now I don't show it, but later on I do end up adding a little bit of gold because my next DIY had some gold and my chunky chippy brush had quite a bit of gold paint left on there, so I didn't want to waste it, so I went ahead and added some gold to this piece. And again, you won't see it now, but you'll see it in a little bit. So I went around with some gold, and then I went back on a little bit more with some more of the black, just to make it look super cute. But yeah, so this is how it looks, and a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 4, I'm going to use one of these Dollar Tree black canvases. I really like these canvases. They are so pretty. And I'm going to place a piece of wood underneath just so I can have a surface to help iron on top of. This worked pretty well. So here is the honeycomb that I weeded earlier, and I went ahead and fused this onto my canvas. Again, I wasn't sure if this was going to work. I wasn't sure if this canvas was going to react to the heat, but it did great. So there you go, guys. Possibilities. I mean, I could have easily just made some t-shirts and say, hey, look, this is how it works. But I wanted to try different things. So I tried the ribbon and the wood and now this canvas. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys there's options. But of course you can do t-shirts as well. T-shirts and hats and what have you. So here I'm removing the carrier sheet. Looking cute. Now on this one I placed Queen Bee on here in the black. This one's going to be a little tricky because the black has to be a cold peel, so I have to wait for it to cool down a little bit. And I don't know if you see it, but I ended up touching one of the little cells of the beehive with my iron. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I touched a little piece of it. You'll see it in the final reveal. If you look up closely, you'll see it. But yeah, I was a little bummed about that, but you know, you live and learn. So here I'm waiting for this one to cool down a little bit so I don't peel up the letters. And once it was cooled down, then I just removed the carrier sheet. And now I'm going to go ahead and add the other layer. This is a different gold. I used the 2 different golds for this piece. So here are the wings, and then on the bottom you can see it says bee. And so now here is where I press. You know what? Here is where I messed up one of the cells. Yes, it was over here. Oh my goodness. But you know, these things happen sometimes. And I leave it in here to show you guys. It just happens. Yeah. Okay, so here I'm going to let it cool down a little bit. And now I can remove the carrier sheet just like this. Super simple. And look at these layers, the different golds. Now I went ahead and added another piece of the honeycomb. This one I did weed out all the cells just to make it look a little different. And I just pressed it again with my mini easy press. And then just removed the carrier sheet. And then that made it complete. Now I filled up the majority of my canvas. And look how cute. This one is more of a glam kind of look. Now here is my little wood round and my mat to remove those out of the way. And this one I'm going to go in with some of this folk art metallic gold paint. And here's where you're going to see that I end up using a lot of paint. So this is why I end up using some of this at my last DIY to embellish a little bit. And I'm just going to go around the whole perimeter of this canvas just to give it a little edge of gold, of specks like this. Make it look like, I don't know, maybe some pollen or something. Just to kind of, I don't know, enhance it a little bit, give it a little more interest. So I just go around the whole thing, and this is just so super simple, like this. I do a little bit more just because I can, because I had too much paint. And I even used my other hand for the other side. I thought, oh my goodness, please don't mess it up. But I did okay. And that is it. Look how cute. And this is how it looks, and a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 5, for this DIY I'm going to use a Dollar Tree Easter pillowcases, and I'm just going to flip them over because I'm going to make some reversible pillows. Why not? Easter comes right after my bee season, so hey, I don't have to put pillowcases away. And here is my intricate decal that I weeded. I didn't finish weeding on the camera, but here it is. Here's how it looks. And I'm just going to go around this whole piece with my mini easy press. Now this is the black vinyl that I purchased from Teckwrap. So I have to wait for it to cool down a little bit. This is a cold peel, but it comes out really nice. I just take my time to remove it. And this one's going to have quite a few layers, and I'll be using the other ones as well. So here are some yellow stripes. Place those on there. Now for this one, I'm going to use a little bit of parchment paper because I definitely don't want to touch anything by accident with my mini easy press. No, I learned that from my last one. No. Okay, so here I'm just pressing all my little yellow stripes, and I carefully remove my parchment paper, and I remove all the little carrier pieces, all the little carrier sheets off the bees. But look at their stripes, they're so adorable. Some have yellow and some have gold. It's hard to tell here, but yeah, some are yellow and some are gold. But look how cute. But we're not done. Now we need little wings. And this is where I use the orange HTV vinyl. And I'm just going to place those on top very carefully. And use my parchment paper. And then press it down with my mini easy press. Like this. And then remove all the pieces, all the carrier sheets. And look at the bees, they are so cute. Oh my goodness. So I did the same steps, and I made a second pillowcase. This one says be kind, and the other one's going to say be happy. But look how adorable. Here's the be happy. And here's how they look on my couch, and a closer look at the final reveal. If you're on Instagram, I invite you to come follow me on there. I post on there Monday through Fridays. Here is my QR code. And here's my QR code for TikTok. I post on there Monday through Fridays as well. Here is my QR code for Facebook. I post on there Monday through Fridays as well. And as well as Pinterest. Here's my QR code for there. And also the Threads, my Threads account. And here's my QR code for Hometalk. I post on there twice a month. And here is my crafting group on Facebook. I invite you to come join us there and have some fun. And now we're at the final reveal. Let me know what you think and which one's your favorite one. Well, I'd like to take a moment and thank Teckwrap Vinyl for sending me some beautiful vinyl, beautiful colors. I enjoyed using them and creating these fun projects. They were pretty easy to do. I really enjoyed layering all the different vinyls to make some of these bee DIYs. And don't forget, there's a coupon code in my description box, Mimi5, for a little bit of a discount if you're interested in trying it out. And like I mentioned earlier, this is one of my favorite vinyls. It's pretty foolproof and it's fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. Lots more is coming, including a 10 DIY bee video that'll be coming up also. Until then, stay healthy, safe, and strong, and have a great day. Bye-bye.